Welcome to the YouTube channel, dedicated to the remote Indigenous community leaders who have pleaded with a federal inquiry to establish a national body of advisors to guide decision-making in Canberra. Leaders from remote communities in Cape York, the Torres Strait and far north Queensland passionately advocated for a voice during Wednesday's public hearing in Cairns. Ned David, chairperson of the Gura Barat Torres Strait Sea and Land Council, argued that the model advocating local and regional bodies, put forward by the coalition, did not make sense. He argued that there must be a conduit to national decision-making to truly affect change, saying all the big decisions that are made nationally that impact Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples are done at that level. Cape York Land Council chairperson, Richard Ahmat, then stepped up to advocate for the voice to be able to make representations to executive government, to ensure it has the influence and authority it needs. David then dismissed claims the voice would trigger a deluge of legal action, saying it was fear-mongering, and that nobody's backyard had been claimed by a blackfella in Australia. The Torres Strait Regional Council Deputy Mayor, Getano Louis, then argued that his people had been ignored by governments of all persuasions and that the voice needed to be listened to, rather than simply heard. He said communities in the Torres Strait had been crying on the shoulders of governments with no positive change reported, and hoped the referendum would be successful to usher in positive change. Finally, Northern Peninsula Area Council Mayor, Patricia Yuja, argued that housing, economic opportunities and empowerment were critical issues to improve the disadvantage experienced by First Nations people. She added that decisions affecting people's daily lives were being made thousands of kilometers away without adequate consultation or consideration. The aim of the video is to show the passionate advocacy of the remote Indigenous community leaders and their commitment to the push for a voice to be heard. This video will also provide a platform to outline the importance of these issues, and reaffirm the community's hope to be listened to. We will also highlight the variety of issues these leaders are passionate about and will have to be addressed to improve the lives of First Nations people. The video will begin with a panoramic shot of the hearing location, and move to the cruise interviews with the community leaders. In each interview, we will place focus on the forefront of the speakers, with a static camera and a shallow depth of field to add detail to the speakers' faces. Each interview will feature a variety of questions to cover the topics of conversation in the article. We will ask each speaker for their opinion of the model proposed by the coalition, and their response to the fear-mongering and legal action that is being argued against the push for a voice. We will further question the speakers on the importance of a national body to advise Canberra on decisions affecting Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples, allowing them to explain why the conduit to the national decision-making is so important. We will also ask the speakers to address the disadvantage experienced by First Nations people, and what needs to occur to improve their lives. To end, each interview will feature a call to action concluding statement, asking viewers to take action and support the remote Indigenous community leaders by pushing for the referendum to be successful. Thank you for joining us in taking a stand with the remote Indigenous community leaders. We hope that our video will encourage viewers to join in their fight for a voice that is heard and listened to.